My name is Arias, and I'm a bike messenger within the RSSH delivery company. Today is Thursday, February 19th, 2026. And on behalf of Cyber FM and the RSSH, we thank you for listening to today's Cybersecurity Report.
Listening to Cyber FM, hosted by Arias Thomas.
It is Thursday, February 19th, 2026. You are locked in, secured, and zeroed out. I'm your host, Arias Thomas, and this is Cyber FM, the frequency that cuts through the noise of a compromised world. On today's briefing, we are moving beyond the headlines to dissect a fresh wave of 0 days and infrastructure failures. We're looking at a critical Windows shell bypass that's currently tearing through enterprise perimeters, a massive secondary breach at Canada Goose, a significant privacy collapse at the Illinois Department of Human Services, and the global surge of evasive ghost binaries reported just hours ago. Let's begin.
Story number 1. The Windows Shell 0 Day.
The lead story today comes from Microsoft's urgent update cycle. A critical security feature bypass tracked as CVE 2026-21-51-0 is officially being exploited in the wild. This isn't your standard malware. It's a fundamental failure of the Windows shell. Attackers are using specially crafted shortcut files to quietly bypass smart screen and mark of the web protections. One click on a seemingly innocent link allows attacker controlled content to execute without a single warning or consent dialog. If you're running any supported version of Windows, the burn notice is active. Patch immediately, or your endpoint is a wide open door.
Story number 2. Canada Goose legacy leak.
In the retail sector, luxury brand Canada Goose is back in the crosshairs. Threat actors on major data leak forums have begun circulating what they claim is fresh customer data. While the company initially downplayed the incident, claiming the data is several years old, the exposure includes high-value customer profiles, purchase histories, and internal staff data. For security professionals, the lesson is clear. Your old data is still a weapon for spear phishing and identity theft. In the eyes of a hacker, there's no such thing as an expired record.
Story number 3. The DHS Infrastructure Collapse.
We turn now to a massive failure in the public sector. The Illinois Department of Human Services has confirmed a catastrophic data exposure that left the sensitive personal and medical information of nearly 1 million people visible on the public internet. This wasn't a sophisticated hack, it was a configuration error that lasted for 4 years. We are talking names, social security numbers, and Medicaid IDs sitting in plain sight. It's a stark reminder that while we hunt for elite hackers, the most devastating breaches are often the result of basic administrative negligence.
Story number 4. The 1,500% ghost binary spike.
Finally, a global warning issued this morning by WatchGuard Technologies. Their biannual report reveals a staggering 1,548% increase in new, unique malware variants over the last quarter. These ghost binaries are designed to be entirely evasive, bypassing traditional signature-based antiviruses. According to the data, 96% of these threats are now delivered via encrypted TLS channels, essentially blinding any organization not performing deep HTTPS inspection. If you aren't monitoring your encrypted traffic, you are effectively flying a blind aircraft in a storm. We have to talk about the backbone of New York's high-stakes logistics. This broadcast is proudly brought to you by the RSSH delivery company. In a city defined by speed and a digital age where every second counts, the RSSH remains New York's exclusive delivery option. Whether it's high-security hardware for a data center or sensitive physical assets for the C-suite, the RSSH provides the precision, safety, and absolute discretion that the common grid simply can't match. But it has to get there, and it has to be there secure. You trust the gold standard. You trust the RSSH delivery company. That wraps up today's briefing. We've covered the shell bypasses, the retail leaks, the government failures, and the surge in evasive binaries. The perimeter is a myth. The only constant is vigilance. This is Cyber FM. I'm your host, Arias Thomas. Stay secure.
listening to Cyber FM, hosted by Arias Thomas.